All right, we've all been there. You make that promise to yourself. This is the year you're finally going to get in shape. But fast forward a few months and you're pretty much right back where you started. Well, in this explainer, we are breaking that cycle for good. We're going to walk through a blueprint for losing fat that's actually natural, sustainable, and believe it or not, doesn't involve suffering.
It's just such a frustrating loop, isn't it? You go hard, you see little progress, and then it all just vanishes. I came across this quote, which is, a little blunt, but it perfectly captures that feeling of frustration that we are going to solve today.
So here's the real issue. Almost every fat loss plan out there falls into column A, extreme diets. In that road, it is paved with suffering and frustration, which, let's be honest, always leads to quitting. And often, you gain back even more fat than when you started. We are focused entirely on column B, the blueprint. It's simple, it's natural, and it's a genuinely effortless approach that actually delivers results that stick around.
Okay, so pillar number 1 is all about how you fuel your body. And I need to be really clear about this. This is not about starving yourself or eating sad little meals of broccoli and plain chicken. Nope. It's about eating smarter, not less. Now, this first tip is going to sound completely backwards. You need to eat more fat. Yeah, seriously. We're talking about healthy fats, of course, like avocados, olive oil, nuts, you see them here. But why? Well, when you don't get enough healthy fat, your hormones, the ones that literally tell your body whether to burn fat or store it, they just crash. A low-fat diet basically screams, "Emergency!" to your body, forcing it into storage mode and making fat loss feel impossible. So what's the magic number then? Well, the target is right here. You want to aim for about 0.6 to 1.0 gram of healthy fat for every kilogram of your body weight, every single day. So for an 80-kilo person, that's roughly a large avocado and a good handful of nuts. It's that simple. And that little change keeps your hormones happy and it slows down digestion, which is just key for feeling full and satisfied for way longer. Okay, now for what I like to call the real cheat code for making fat loss so much easier. The thermic effect of food. All this means is that some foods cost your body more energy just to digest them. You can think of it like your body doing a little mini workout after every meal. And the undisputed champion of this thermic effect? It's protein. Your body has to work so much harder to break down protein compared to carbs or fats. What does that mean for you? It means you are burning bonus calories for free, just by eating. On top of that, protein builds muscle and it's incredibly filling. It's literally a triple win for fat loss. So let's get specific. If you're someone who's active, someone who's lifting weights, your target should be between 1.5 to 2.0 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight. Hitting this number is, and I mean this, non-negotiable. It fires up that thermic effect we just talked about, and it's absolutely essential for building and repairing muscle, which is the secret to long-term fat loss. So what about carbs? I know, everyone's afraid of them. But carbs are not the enemy. The type of carb is what matters. Refined carbs, think white bread, pasta, they're basically just sugar in disguise. They digest super fast, they spike your blood sugar, and then you're hungry again in like an hour. But complex carbs, they digest slower, keeping you full and satisfied for so much longer. The choice is pretty clear, right? Okay, pillar 2. We've talked about what to eat, so let's dig into the how. Because mastering your actual eating habits is where you'll find some of the biggest and honestly the easiest wins on this journey. And the sneakiest villain hiding in your diet is, without a doubt, sugar. It is packed with calories, but it does absolutely nothing to make you feel full. Zero. What's worse is that it messes with your hormones, pushing your body to store fat instead of burn it. And you have to watch out for it. It's hidden everywhere, in sauces, syrups, salad dressings, you name it. So this brings us to a really crucial point. If you want to succeed, if you want to be consistent, you have to make this whole process feel as effortless as possible. And you know what's the opposite of effortless? Manually weighing and tracking every single crumb you eat. It's exhausting, and it's exactly why so many people just give up. And this is exactly where a tool like Calorie becomes a total game changer. It makes tracking truly effortless. So let's say you're having a healthy salad for lunch. You just snap a picture of it. The app instantly tells you the macros and calories. No more guesswork. But what if that salad has like 80 grams of hidden cheese in it? Calorie sees that. It helps you stay on track with your goals instead of accidentally finding yourself in the middle of a bulking season. And this right here, this highlights one of the biggest and most common fat loss traps out there. Liquid calories. A single soda, a fancy coffee drink, they can add hundreds of calories to your day without doing a single thing to make you feel full. It's like eating an entire extra snack that you didn't even notice. The simplest, easiest fix in this entire blueprint? Just stick to water. All right, let's move on to our final pillar and see how this all builds together. Because fat loss isn't just about what you do for an hour in the gym. It's about creating a lifestyle that helps you burn fat around the clock, 24/7. First things first, we have to get this straight right now. You cannot spot burn fat. It is a myth. Doing 1,000 side crunches might build the muscles underneath your love handles, but it will not burn the fat that's covering them up. Fat loss happens all over your body, not just in one spot. So what should you be doing instead? This slide shows it perfectly. Think of it this way. Cardio is great for burning calories today, but lifting weights, that builds muscle. And muscle is like a 24/7 fat-burning engine. It revs up your metabolism even when you're just sitting on the couch. Muscle helps you burn calories forever. And here's maybe one of the most underrated fat loss tools there is, just walking. It's so effective because it's low effort, it burns a surprising number of calories, but it doesn't spike your hunger or leave you too exhausted for your actual workouts. Aiming for 10,000 steps a day, it sounds simple, but that consistency adds up to a massive impact over time. You want a secret weapon against hunger? Look no further than fiber and vegetables. They're amazing because they're high in volume, but super low in calories. They literally take up space in your stomach and make you feel full. Here's a simple trick. Start every meal by eating your protein and your veggies first. By the time you get to anything else, you'll already feel pretty satisfied. And finally, we have to talk about the non-negotiable foundation for this entire plan: sleep. When you don't get enough of it, your stress hormone, cortisol, skyrockets. At the same time, your muscle-building hormone, testosterone, tanks. This hormonal storm basically tells your body to do the exact opposite of what you want: store fat and burn muscle. Getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep is not a luxury. It is absolutely essential for keeping your fat-burning hormones on your side. So there you have it. That's your effortless blueprint. First, fuel your body the right way with lots of protein and healthy fats. Second, master your habits by making tracking easy. And third, build a 24/7 fat-burning lifestyle with weight training, walking, and quality sleep. Look, this isn't about some radical overnight overhaul of your life. It's about making small, smart changes that you can actually stick with. So the question I want to leave you with is this. Looking at everything we just covered, what is the one simple change you are going to make starting today?